So these are examples of the miracles in the Quran. Another one, which in the book, the Prophets of Muhammad, we brought in also, is Surah Al-Rum. غُلِبَتُ الرُّومُ فِي أَدْنَى الْأَرْضِ وَهُمْ مِنْ بَعْدِ غُلْبِهِمْ سَيَغْلِبُونَ. The Romans are considered, to the early Muslims, are people of the scriptures. And then they had a major defeat from the Persians. And it came to the knowledge of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ that the companions are sad because the Ahlul Kitab, who have a preferred status, were defeated by the Persians, who were absolute disbelievers. They were worshipping fire. So that was the occasion that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose that these verses would be revealed. غُلِبَتُ الرُّومُ. The Romans were defeated in the lowest point of earth, فِي أَدْنَى الْأَرْضِ. And after their defeat, they will be victorious. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the people, these defeated Romans will have a major victory. When? في بضع سنين. لله الأمر من قبل ومن بعد. Within few years. Few years, بضع سنين, meaning that a number that is less than 10. So from 1 to 9 years, they will have their major victory. Subhanallah. Why would, if Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is not the Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed his knowledge to him, why would he, subhanallah, get out of his way and make a prediction that if it did not happen, people would say, you know what, your Prophet in the Quran, not even in a hadith, said that the Romans within 9 years would be victorious, and it didn't happen. They're not victorious. Then, that, subhanallah, brings down the belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After the passing of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and exactly about 8 years to 9 years, the Romans had a major victory on the Persians. And for the past 1400 years, people said, look, this is a miracle, a scientific miracle of the Quran, because no one has the knowledge of the future except Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is telling us in the Quran, قُلْ لَا أَعْلَمُ الْغَيْبِ, I do not know the unknown. وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. Whatever is revealed to me, I reveal to you. But that was not the only scientific miracle. The real scientific miracle, after telling the future, is فِي أَدْنَى الْأَرْضِ. This battle that the Romans had a major victory within the 9 years happened by the Dead Sea in today's Jordan. And with the advent of satellites that scan the entire surface of the earth, they discovered that this point is actually the lowest point on earth. And you could have not known that unless you have satellites. There was no way for a human being to know that this is the lowest point or the highest point. And subhanAllah, we got it in the book, we got the map, and I got the description of it. SubhanAllah, it's about 1,300 feet below the surface of the sea level. Not only that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told of the major victory of the Romans, but when and in a unique place that only the advent of satellites, how would Prophet Muhammad know this? And there's so many other scientific miracles in the Quran, but I chose the one and I start with the ones that they're undisputable. You cannot just claim otherwise. The Quran was there for 1,500 years. It's there in every copy that we know of the Quran, word for word and meaning for meaning. How would Prophet Muhammad know?